Hello, Pastor Don here, and I've got an important announcement for you regarding our planned reopening for worship. As we had communicated previously, we had targeted July the 5th as our reopening date. However, your council met yesterday, and in consideration of the latest data regarding the spread of the virus and the hospitalization rates that are occurring, it was decided that this is not the opportune time. We do not want to put you in jeopardy by inviting you into a worship service where you might become infected. However, we have an alternative, and that's that on Wednesday at 10 a.m., we record the worship services that will be broadcast the following Sunday. You are invited to participate in those should you so choose. If you would like to come, we would ask that you would call the office and let us know that you want to come. We want to reserve capacity to no more than 50 people. So if you'd like to count yourselves among them, please call the office and leave your name so that we might know how many people are planning to come. When you approach the entrance to the building, the door will be held open by an usher, so you don't have to touch the door handles. When you come inside the restroom facilities, the doors will be partially open, so you don't need to touch the door handles. Inside the washrooms, there will be sanitizing wipes so that you may wipe down the faucet handles and the countertops or surfaces that you touch while using the facility. When you exit and come back out into the lobby area, you will notice that there's a large poster there that recalls all of the protocols that we ask you to observe. The number one is that if you're not feeling well, please don't come in. If you do choose to come, it'll be mandatory that you wear a mask. Masks are really for the protection of everyone else. So we ask that you observe it. If you don't have a mask, we've got an ample supply of them for you. When you come into the fellowship hall, we ask that you not gather to visit, even though I know the urge is strong. And you enter into the sanctuary, you will see that there is an offering plate by the baptismal font. If you choose, you may place your offering there, as the plate will not be passed during the worship service. Seating will be restricted. Certain rows will be blocked off. You're welcome to sit wherever the rows are open, but observing social distancing of 6 feet between people. We've not marked off chairs because we know there will be situations where one person will come, 2 persons, 3 persons wanting to sit together. So we ask that however you choose to sit, that you distance yourself at least 6 feet from other folks. The worship service will not distribute bulletins. All of the bulletin material will be projected onto the screens. However, because we send the bulletin via email in advance, you're welcome to print that off at home and bring your own copy, discarding it after the service if you choose. There will be no distribution of communion. However, we will observe what we call virtual communion, whereby we participate in the Eucharistic liturgy, but we cannot distribute individually the wafers or the wine. I'm sure you understand why. Once the service has concluded, the ushers will escort each row out in sequence, and you are welcome to depart the building by side doors or the front door, again asking that you refrain from congregating, at least until you're outside the building, and then it's your choice. So we look forward to this soft opening, this way of giving you the opportunity to participate in worship, to also come into the building that you've been unable to come into for the past few months. So if you choose to come again, you're reminded, please call the church office to let Lynn know so that we can keep track of how many people would like to come. So I hope to see many of you next week on Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Until then, God bless.